your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Alex Reyes has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, left fielder, A.J. Palmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 3-0. Now a check swing here and a little looper. DeYoung calls for it, makes the play, one away.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Turner playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Max Munson. Missed with a breaking ball. Turner at second with 2 down. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 LA. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Zero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff 3. And the winner in this series will square off against the Miami Marlins, who've already captured the National League crown. And congratulations, of course, go out to them. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Two out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is line to left. Pollard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up for Los Angeles, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Reyes is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. It's a solo home run for Yonhervis Solarte. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Lucroy retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Descalso stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 LA. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Tolles in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Third baseman.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Now a fastball fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Smoke toward third. Taken in by Carpenter. And that's the second out.
Center fielder number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far from these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting 8. Catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9. Catcher Alex.
So here now is the pitcher, Alex Reyes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Max Munson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Max Munson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. The swing and lift, the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Solarte, most often considered a 3rd baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. 3rd base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Popped him up. Munson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Stepping up to the plate, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Wong doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Weak chopper to the left side. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Another one sent foul. Wong, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to bring home that time run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Now in the box, Daniel Descalso. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. In the dirt, and now let's see, is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Popped him up. Munson has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To short. Solarte fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, Edgar Alex.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's
2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Get there.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we are tied 2-2. Jordan Hicks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49. Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Sharp ground ball to third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Hicks, a native Texan. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, his 3rd home run of this series, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And there's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Colton Wong. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
Now the 2-1 is a called strike on the changeup.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 2-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Let's go. Drive him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Here we go, Paul.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Bellinger is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 2. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Here we go.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 3-2 one more time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Popped him up. Munson in foul ground. 2 down.
Number 4.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Pilar is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Justin Turner, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pollock, the runner at second with one away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left, and there's out number 2. Cody Bellinger will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2. number 46. Will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 46.
Jed Jerko will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jerko.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, making 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And again a throw, and the runner back.
Runner, yes, yes.
Here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. LA's on top, 3-2. Brett Cecil enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So coming to the plate, Max Munson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's gone 3 for 6.
Let's go, Cardinals!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. This one's down to 3rd. Carpenter is there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 14, T.J. Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Not every day that we see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 15. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Beyond. Bases lead at third with one away. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Pollock. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He's safe at the plate. And we are once again tied here in Game 5.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Daniel Descalso. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. All even now, 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Wong is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, A.J. Pollock. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Two out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 3-3. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 5.
Molina.
From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
0-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Grounded weakly to the left.
Turner fields it cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
Bold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3-3. John Brebbia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
That'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Brebbia, 28 years old, who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it, and that's the first out.
How about it? Third base, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Dodgers down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenta Maeda takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda. Now playing center field and batting in the 6th spot. Number 34.
Now it's a plate. Colton Wong hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Maeda, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hernandez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's a high pop-up. Lucroy has a play. And the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Still tied 3-3. Digging in, Max Munson. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Max Munson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Standing in, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo!
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied at 3-3. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0. There's a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard, but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Softly hit to short. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Gregerson takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Luke Gregerson. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot,
Settling in
28.
now, Daniel Descalzo. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Daniel
Here's the
Descalzo.
first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up now, number 28. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Colton Wong now. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner. And with it, it's on to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Dan Plezak and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 outs. Freeman. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.